When you watched, obviously they were playing Giants backups. You did to Giants backups what you should do to Giants backups. What did you take away from Aaron Rodgers?
Well, I took away exactly what you just said. He makes everybody around him better, and that includes the O-line. I know the O-line is the question mark on this football team, but Aaron Rodgers' football IQ, how fast he gets this football out of his hands, he is not going to take a lot of sacks. What's special about that is those 2 pass plays to Wilson were design run plays, and Aaron Rodgers are saying, if you want to man up my dude, all right, you know what? This smoke route on the backside of this run is an extension of the run game.
Why does it matter to you that, like, Aaron Rodgers is doing this versus Giants second teamers and third string?
Well, we should care, number one, is because these dudes is on the same page. We should care, number two, because these 2 dudes is superstars. We ain't acting like just because it's going to be a Jalen Ramsey out there or the White from the Buffalo Bills out there. Like, hey, whoever's out there, he is about to get busy. But the chemistry already, you talk about one football game and how him and Wilson is clicking, this offense is going to be special. And he's not going to see a lot of that. That's all everybody needs to see. I'm not finna keep manning him up, making this easy on Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to see that. He's going to see some help over the top, or it's going to be too easy.
Y'all done with the pom-poms with this preseason game? Ain't no defensive coverages that they not disguising it. Ain't nothing. It's one-on-one, man-on-man. It will never be like that ever in their game. It's like that. Just look, one-on-one, I got you, you got me.
3rd and 5,
it's never going to be,
man.
They'll see one-on-one.
I'm not like that. At least you got safety playing around. Is he coming? Is he not coming? Is he helping?
I mean, you said y'all beat Aaron Rodgers playing man-to-man.
I'll say this. Yeah, but we did disguise things. That's like the first play of camp. That was easy. Now, I do like to see they're on the same page. I like that. This, as a wide receiver, and I think as a quarterback, long as they're on the same page, they look at the same coverage the same way, they make their little signals, right, change the plays up. So I do love that part, but I got to be real with y'all, man. Like, this is just preseason.
That is,
right?
That's true.
Number 38, I don't know, nobody knows who that is for the Giants. Who is that guy? Who is he? There's another quarterback that's got scored on. So when they play the Bills, that's when we really can see, okay, is all that stuff working? Or was it just preseason against
I understand what you're talking about, but I don't care who out there. I don't care what game it is. It's confidence in everything. If you go out there and look the right way and clicking on all cylinders, it's confidence in everything.
I guess.
You can't tell me that right there don't get confidence for Jets fans and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron, he looks happy right there. He looks real confident. Yeah, we kicked their butt. Come on. Come on.
What's wrong?
The one thing I wasn't in high school was a cheerleader, Shady. So you're not going to get any pom-poms over here. Yeah, I don't think I learned anything. That's what you should be able to do. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have some confidence. It's a good thing to show connection. It's a good thing that they're not struggling, right? It's a good thing he's getting it out fast. But it's preseason, that's the backups for the Giants. It's to see it week 1. And I know that's not exciting, that's not really fun, and not really insight, but it's just the truth. I can't get crazy about this. Do that against Dallas. I know you said Bruce Smith, and who else did you say? Reggie White and Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, Bruce Smith, Reggie White, and Lawrence Taylor on that line. He ain't getting that ball out like that.
He is. The ball coming out.
Okay. I respectfully, 3 of the greatest defensive players of all time against the Jets' offensive line. I don't care how fast he gets the ball out. I don't think that happens, respectfully. I don't know, Shady, I feel crazy, but respectfully, I don't think that happens. I think it's an exaggeration. It's the New York Jets backups in a preseason game. I think it looked good, and that's a positive, but I can't overreact to anything that happens in preseason. It should be what it is. If you're the starting quarterback, if you're a franchise player, you should be able to drive down the field, backups or not, and score a touchdown and make it look good and make it look confident and make it look on time. That's what you should be doing. And Jets fans, get excited. That's what you're supposed to do. Jets fans get excited. The players in the locker room should feel good about it. But I can't sit here with any confidence and say that I feel great about it because I haven't seen it against the Bills. I haven't seen it against Micah Parsons and that Dallas defense and that Dallas secondary.
But y'all should feel confident about it because he has 4 MVPs, and that's how it looked. Real easy.
That looked like that it was the Giants.
But what I'm saying, I'm just talking about ball coming out of his hands.
Here's what
ball coming out of his hands.
Here's my thing, though, Jay, is like
look crazy.
Backup or starter. If I am unblocked to the quarterback, it does not take talent. That should be a sack. The only thing that keeps me from sacking a quarterback if I am unblocked is how fast it takes me to get there and how fast the quarterback gets the ball out. So if on the it does not matter if that was Garrett Wilson versus Jalen Ramsey, if that's Garrett Wilson versus, I think it was number 34, it may have been number 38. The other thing for me, though, mainly is seeing them be on the same page.
That's it.
Seeing them be on the same page.
A guy like Stephon Gilmore, one of my good friends, one of the best top corners in the league. And we were talking about this all, like the new additions, right? Him going to the Cowboys, he's talking about Aaron Rodgers, and we were talking about all the different things around the NFL. And we got to the Packers. He was like how good Aaron Rodgers is, and et cetera. He's going to do good with the Giants, or with the Jets. But one thing he said is, like, playing him, I'm studying him.
Yep.
I know he wants to get the ball out quick. I know he wants to throw the back shoulder.
Correct.
So, why I'm not over crazy about this preseason game with number 38 that nobody knows for the Giants is because when he goes against a guy like Stephon Gilmore, I'm waiting on that quick pass. I'm waiting on that back shoulder because I can defend that.
But here's the thing, though, Shady. Let's talk.
It's going to be a difference.
Give me a second. Because what did Aaron Rodgers do uniquely and better than any quarterback ever is quick count.
That's it.
Somebody running on the field, quick count. All week, Joy, we prepare. Get off the field when you substitute personnel because Aaron Rodgers will catch you all week.
Right.
You can be a Pro Bowler, you can be an All-Pro. We prepare for it all week. What do you think happens every week?
And because we prepare for it.
So my point is, though, 2-5, it's like, yes, you don't have to beat Gilmore. You got to beat the weak link. Gilmore's going to be strapped up all day. But if you look right and you see Gilmore's impressed, and then you look left and Diggs is 10 yards off, you're going to throw it there. If you look left and Diggs is impressed, and you look right and Jerron Kearse is 10 yards off, you're going to throw it there.
But not
Find
only
the
that,
weak link.
I hear you. That sounds good.
I believe me and Acho are looking at this like these are two great players. It don't matter who out there. This dude had 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson and Mike White.
Right.
He don't care who out there covering him.
Yeah.
He winning. He getting open. So all we're saying is from this tape, the chemistry that these two dudes got already, how fast the ball's coming out for Aaron Rodgers to be able to help this offensive line is going to be key, and it ain't going to change whoever's out there.
I totally agree, but it'll be a lot harder. I totally agree. I've always had my best games in the preseason game. I don't know why that is, but I had my best games there.
No, I don't disagree. But
they don't want to tackle. I don't want to tackle.
You had some really good games against some stars, too.
All I'm saying is that,
get what I'm saying.
But going against a guy like Patrick Willis, who number 65 linebacker, I don't know who he is, but it's a difference. But so I love the chemistry part. I agree with you on that part. But I'm not going to be all this craziness and all this hype when I'm looking at this.
We ain't tell you to jump up and down.
Yeah, you was jumping up and down right now.
We just telling you that these dudes on the same page is going to equal good things for Jets.
Give me an A. You got you. You got you. Give me an A. Like, I was doing too much.
Shady, I think there's a difference, though, between the tape we showed and Stephon Gilmore, who won Defensive Player of the Year at cornerback.
He's a
right. You gave us the best.
But you guys keep saying it doesn't matter who's on the other side.
With context, like Stephon Gilmore.
Well, with context, it's going to matter who's on the defensive line. With context, it's going to matter what point in the game is that offensive line that we know is shaky tired. With context, are they going to be on the same page every time? This is a nice play and it looks good. But with context of an entire game, it does matter who's on the other side. There's NFL players trying to stop you.
What matters is what I'm saying is if you're 10 yards off, it doesn't matter who you are.
Who you are, the ball coming out.
I have seen Aaron Rodgers throw now passes versus Darrell Revis, versus Richard Sherman, versus Champ Bailey. Because if you're 10 yards off, it don't matter.
But my thing is, so when we talk about these really good players, these defenders, they scout too, so they know that. You get what I'm saying? So they know each other's tendencies. Okay, then if you're 10 yards off, that smoke gonna come down.
Correct.
So they start playing around with it. I'm off, I'm moving up. Like, you know how that is.
The blessing about this is I've been in Aaron Rodgers against the superstars, and they ain't stopped that play. They ain't stopped him getting people with 12 men on the field. They ain't stopped the free play yet. They ain't stopped none of that.
Well, you're not right, because last year they stopped a lot of it.
I don't care. He got
all I'm saying is
he got 4 MVPs doing what we just watched against superstars, Pro Bowl players, whoever.
That's true.
And I've caught a lot of them. So it doesn't matter. If Stephon Diggs or Gilmore lines up and they press coverage, he might bat it down once or twice, but the fade ball coming.
All I'm saying is this. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to do well this year. I'm rooting for him. He's been a great player, right? I think Gary Wilson's going to be a phenomenal player. Like you said, Zach Wilson's quarterback he bought out. But to me, to do my job, I can't sit here and be praying with y'all when I watch this, because when they play against a good defense, right, it's not going to be this easy look. It's not going to be just. I'm just telling y'all. So when I see it against a good defenders, I will respect them more.
But here's my thing.
I can't right now.
For me, it's all about exploitation. There's 11 people on a football field. It's not about beating all 11. Can you find the weak matchup? That's all it is. And so it's like, Shady, okay, if I got Patrick Willis there, I might not try him. I might try Justin Smith. I might try Navarro Bowman. Now, Navarro Bowman happened to be a dog, too. But it comes down to matchups. So you are right. If the Cowboys were quite literally playing 11 of Hall of Famers who were all doing their best job on that one play, if the Jets were playing them, dead play. But usually, fatigue sets in. Usually, exhaustion.
If I'm not mistaken, he had 2 drives. One was a punt, one was a touchdown. Why we ain't show no clips from the punt?
Because the punt really only got derailed because of the penalty.
I'm just asking.
I mean, I have it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
good
so
play.
I don't say it's like, if y'all getting a good of everything, cool, I'm with that. And that's somewhere that you can learn from. Showing that everybody's on the same page. Wide receiver, I'm sure it was the linebackers is what, you and the what is it? You and the safeties?
Yep.
Okay, and y'all got to communicate. So quarterback and wide receiver, they got to communicate. So I get that. Even the small things of he's in the cadence and he does a little this to fly, let him know to fly. Yeah. I love all that. I'm just saying, for us to like parade it and give it so much praise so early, like, we gotta see the real game.
But we are gonna see. Hold on, real quick. All me and Acho are saying right now is
what y'all saying, brother?
What Aaron Rodgers brings is a problem for the defense, and it doesn't matter who is out there. Like you said, Gilmore, Diggs, one of the best cornerback talents in the league, right? If Gilmore is pressed and Diggs is off, right? Zach Wilson is not saying, alert, alert, boom, ball out, right?
That's what I'm
so it don't matter if you got Von Miller, no, the ball is out, and Stephon Diggs can come down and make a tackle for 3 yards, but the ball is coming out.
Last year, Tom Brady had the fewest sacks per attempt. He got the ball out in 2.45 seconds. Last year, Zach Wilson had the most. He had quite literally double Tom Brady's sacks per attempt. He got the ball out in 3.1 seconds. Aaron Rodgers this game just got the ball out in 2.6 seconds. That's half a second faster. So even in proving your point, I just showed you a play the right.
And look, I didn't even see them clips, but I'm what is it? I'm seasoning this football stuff. So, quick question, right? Zero coverage, right? One corner's off, other one's is on, right? Pressing.
They both was off.
So what side he working to? What side was you working to?
He was working to
I'm working to the off corner. Ain't that how it works?
Both of them was off.
I'm working to the off corner. Is that how that works? And in the off corner, number 6 is wide open. So we can play this game all day. I could sit here and find out ways where he should have did better. Or I could do what y'all did, say, he did a great job here. All I'm saying is that it's preseason game against the Giants backup, which I don't think they have a super talented roster in the first place. I don't think the starters are that talented. So all I'm saying is I got to see against the big boys. That's all I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
But Jets fans should be encouraged because this ball is coming out. You're worried about the offensive line. That's what Shady is breaking down right now. You're worried about the offensive line. That's the question mark. Ball coming out of the hands, period. So I don't care if you got Von Miller. I don't care who you got, who you playing. The ball coming out of Aaron's hands. We all know every quarterback ain't going into the game, whether it's Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, completing every pass. It's going to happen. But the ball coming out of their hands, and they're going to make the right throws 90% of the time.
But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, he got to play it against the Bills. He got to play it against starters.
Give me your R. You got your R. You got your R. Give me your O. You got your O. Give me your N. Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.